Donald Trump has said that should John Deere move some of their production to Mexico, and should he become president, he would hit them with a 200% tariff. Now, this is after, of course, we've been talking about Donald Trump and tariffs, and he says he wants to impose like a 20% tariff on everything coming into the country to replace income tax. And I've talked about how bad that would be for the economy. Well, this would effectively triple the price of anything coming from John Deere coming from Mexico because you have the base cost. And then if he's charging a 200% tariff, well, then you're doubling the base cost just in the tariff. So if it was $10, it's now going to cost 30. I know simple math. But Donald Trump wants to charge a 200% tariff on these items coming from Mexico. And there's a couple problems with that. One, it would wreck the economy as far as anything John Deere related that would come from Mexico. It would cause a 200% increase in their pricing plus because we would pay that tariff. This has been discussed numerous times. Mexico or John Deere wouldn't just eat that cost and say, "Oh well, no, they just pass it on to us. We would pay it on the backside of it, and it would be paid by the American consumer." And the other side of that is we are under the US Mexico Canada agreement, which is basically just a retooled version of NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement that Bill Clinton signed. Remember, during Trump's administration, he got us out of NAFTA because he said it was horrible and basically replaced it with NAFTA. So it was something he did. There was really not much of a change there. And we have an agreement in place with US and Mexico that we would not charge tariffs on any items coming across either border. But Donald Trump doesn't care about something like that. His whole purpose with this tariff is he thinks he's going to be punishing John Deere somehow, and oh, John Deere would pay it, or Mexico would pay it, or something. He doesn't understand how tariffs work and the fact that they would end up hurting American consumers, whoever would buy whatever products would be coming across from John Deere. And that's just typical Donald Trump. He doesn't know how things work and he doesn't care. He's going to say what he wants to say and people are going to cheer. You know, the simple fact that we're in a treaty that would prevent this should be enough for him to not say it. A treaty he negotiated. But he doesn't care about any of that. He only thinks it makes him look good and that he's strong on jobs and he's strong on foreign policy and stuff because he thinks this is somehow a win. It's not a win. It's going to be a big loss if implemented. Not that I'm worried about him ever becoming president. I don't think he's going to win. But it's just clear the more he says things like these are acts of desperation because he's trying anything he can to show that he's got some sort of a policy to help the economy, to keep American jobs here in America, to help manufacturing. And but none of his ideas are good or are they even legal, etc. He's just throwing anything out there hoping something sticks.